So with I-59 iron, we've been able to deliver a forged design that elevates the overall performance. It relies on the Alumicore technology. So the actual core of the design is aluminum, which allows us to push much more mass out to the heel and toe areas, and we save roughly 30 grams from the design. It's a third of the density of steel, but it provides all the structural stability that we need in that design. So we actually forge and core out the internal of the design, replace that with the Alumicore insert, and then do a swedging robotic welding process that fully pulls it all together to have that full, crisp, responsive feel that we want from the design. And when we talk about forging that design, that's really the technology that allows us to elevate compared to the original iBlade in that construction. We spent over a year working on how to pull together that concept of Alumicore. We knew that we needed to remove mass from that section, but we needed to preserve all the good elements that we want to have in I-59 and the proper feel, the proper response off the face, as well as getting ideal trajectory and MOI. And that Alumicore construction and pulling that together really helped us. At address, you'll notice just the proportions are right, the amount of offset, the overall blade length. And really specific to that design, we've been able to keep the iron smaller. We've been able to keep the actually narrowing of the sole width and characteristics that allow it to have greater playability in combination with the forgiveness of the design. And really the discrete look of that player's iron, but have MOI, which we consider insurance in the design. When players have impacts around the face, it's going to help provide that insurance to get the ball onto the green, no matter how they've impacted the iron. The finish on the design is HydraPearl 2.0. It's our performance finish, helps in different conditions. It repels water, it gives better consistent trajectory out of different conditions. We do have our Micromax grooves, and they are shorter heel to toe, part of the construction. That just hones in the player experience to look at the center of the face. A new groove geometry that help us minimize variation in performance. So in your short irons, you're going to reduce flyers, get more consistent distances. In your long irons, we're going to deliver and maintain more spin, which makes the overall distance variance less, and that helps deliver greater just shot-to-shot consistency. When we're talking about a forged design, bringing in Alumicore, doing our swedge and plasma welded face, a lot of precision is required in that design. And so we're aligned with the manufacturing process of having just 100% inspections through so many key processes within that design. Just part to part consistency will be there. Your full set will have perfect lines. Every face design, every sole grind, all the critical manufacturing steps go through this 100% inspection method that really dials in every club to be perfect.